Hey guys, how's it going? Hope everyone's doing well. I did a lot of work on the Metro last, really off stream, but it's coming along very nice. Kind of do a tour. I've been mining for ice, silk touch, getting my ice highway, which is the Metro, getting that expanded out. I've made a lot of progress on this Metro. Thing is, I had already dug out this tunnel like quite a while ago, and it goes to my town. That's it's called Lamplight. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead. I'll show you guys Lamplight. The tunnel is obviously not finished, and you will about to see why. Basically, it goes under the lake, and I haven't filled in this part of it, so I will need to fill in a huge area of water and then hollow it back out. You're about to see what I'm talking about. Yeah, not the best. There's my river shelter, which I built several of these river shelters. I think I'm gonna sleep here for the night. Oh, it may be about to be morning, actually. Well, either way. Yeah, this is one of my river shelters, so if you're traveling along the river, you can stop by here. I think today we're gonna keep working on the metro, so it'll be a lot of mining. And before I can go any further, you know what? I'll show you guys my town. I'll show you where this metro is leading to. I've got my above ground railway, as you can see. I love the idea of this all being built out and developed at some point. Alright, yep. So this is just north of this city. I think there's going to be a above ground rail train station up here. But for easy access to Lamplight, I think I'm going to go underground. Check one thing here. I feel like it's a little echoey. Echo. Echo, echo, echo. Echo, echo. Maybe not. Yeah, it's a long road to Lamplight, so I figure speed it up with the Metro Underground. I mean, sure, by horse, it's not too bad. It's really kind of quick, actually, if you were going by horse, but it's all about different modes of transportation. So yeah, we'll do a tour of Lamplight. Obviously, a lot of kind of empty buildings. This is the newest part of Lamplight. This is gonna be, or it's planned out to be a post office. So all the mail carriers can just have like this private area where they can load and unload the mail. And then obviously this is one of the this is the main canal that will take you to Belvidere, just over the mountain. Wondering, is it echoey? Am I echoing? Huh. I just haven't noticed that in the past, but maybe it's always been that like that. Alright, yeah, this is Lamplight, and obviously it's got its nice little port. And mostly wooden buildings here, but I was like, I need to make, well, some of them don't. Like, that might be a wooden roof, but I was like, okay, I'll maybe make the buildings out of wood, but if there were to be a fire, I would be in trouble, like lightning. So I think I tried to make most of the roofs be made of stone. Yeah, this was kind of my first project that's far away from the spawn in this realm. So yeah, each one kind of actually came up with some creative names for these stores, if I may say so myself. Yeah, so a lot of these smaller buildings, but actually have like organized. There's some organization to it. Yeah, so this is just kind of like a village with easy access to the water, and the ocean's not too far away. Basically, if you keep going through the canal, that empties out into the ocean. The idea for this town was that I just kind of noticed when I came across this area that it goes into a cave over here, and it's a massive cave. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna build a town, and this could be kind of like a mining town. It just seems really echoey today. I don't know why. Yeah, so this is the Clover Inn. So this town has a little bit of everything. It's got little hotel rooms. And really kind of built on a small scale in this lovely town. This was going to be like an ice shop. Because before refrigeration, you know, people depended on ice. See, this is the good eye. Oh, blue ice. That's a good ice. Wondering what that. Maybe the echo is from Twitch. Huh. Let me figure this out. Echo. So it's not Twitch. Could just be the mic. I think I'm gonna just mute myself so I don't hear myself talking. Lovely little town we got here. This is another hotel. What did I call this one? Hotel Adriana. I think that was a bit inspired by The Sopranos. This is a more upscale establishment. I don't even know. I guess I did finish this one. Yeah, I've got doors on here. It's finished. Just really a small scale town here. And you know, some people, well, almost finished. Some people like to build small. I'm more about building on a larger scale. personally. You can see my favelas off in the distance. It's a pretty good room right here. Not a bad view. Got the bridge view, and then you can look out onto this channel. What room would you stay in? Probably not this one. I think I must have been missing 2 round terracotta blocks. Let's see. Oh, no, I don't have doors up here. It's all a work in progress. Oh, I didn't even finish the roof. Slacking. Well, that can be finished at a later date. Because we gotta keep moving. I mean, this town has to get a metro first before the hotel can be done. This one, let's see. Can't remember what I was gonna make this building. Huh, that's a safety hazard. I kind of got distracted by, once I had built this town out a lot, I was like, yeah, I want to build more of a city. So I kind of moved on to the city. I guess you could say part of this town is undergoing some renovations. Maybe this was like apartments. Could be like the hotels, all that coming in from this road, which leads to the highway. You have a bunch of hotels. Whatever your imagination leads you to believe. Yeah, not much good in there. And I guess I kind of stopped here. But, I mean, there's, you know, you're not going to finish everything right away. You can always come back and do that later, depending on what I'm inspired by. Like, I even think I was going to make, like, a town hall up here. Just a small town hall as part of like its own governance. Let's see, this is supposed to be a fire station. So the firefighters can, this is their bunk room. And this is like the chief's area. The chief's office. But yeah, the idea was have a bunch of horse stalls so that they can be dispatched and fight any fires that may arise. I guess I could come back and work on this town. Show you the front, kind of the front street. Originally, I had a nether portal here, but it's too close to my other portal in the city, so I had to take it down. What else? Thread shop, and a deli, and a cafe. Cafe on the corner. Kind of neat. Not a bad view from up here. And I think I'm going to leave this mostly forested. Because I was like, it almost would be faster if you're traveling by road to kind of cut through here, but maybe I'll make this like a dirt trail through the woods. Yeah, not bad real estate on this side. Is a lot of it unfinished? Yes, it is, but it's just how this game goes. I do like the looks of these buildings, but I kind of wish they like went further. I wish they were like, let's see, like I wish I could fit maybe one more right here, but overall not bad. And so this building, this brick building, is supposed to be like the mining headquarters. I'll show you this alley real quick. Oh, and the furnace. Lamplight furnaces. Not sure who this is supposed to be for, but it's kind of like a penthouse above the furnaces. Clearly I haven't been through here in a while. I'm trying to think if there's any other buildings worth showing. Got my enchantment, Soma Enchanting Co. Pretty rudimentary, but just overall I'm pretty happy with this town. Go up here, check this out. It's like my original map room. Guess I put some of the well, I don't know if it would autofill, but yeah, this is a very old map because obviously this is all built out. This is Belvidere, and then Lamplight is up here. So you have to go up this road, then take a right, and then eventually this loops back up to the highway. That's the highway. I guess I do have some the favelas you can kind of see on the map. I just want to see what this room up here is like. Real cozy space. And if you've been watching my other videos, you'll see like the scale of the big city is much different than this town. A lot bigger scale. I'm going to show you all the mining headquarters, which is very unfinished. But the idea is, I guess people who live in this town, they can walk up around the bridge, or they can just do a short boat ride over here. And I want to make like mining like more lodging for like the miners all along here. I guess offices could be in those top floors. So yeah, here we go. This is, I built this whole canal. Originally it was just a huge cave. And this tunnel, somebody else in the realm has been working on a tunnel. And so that's one of their entrances that they built. Oh, that's kind of cool. I guess they dug out this. So yeah, huge, spacious cave area. This path, I guess, oh, yeah, pretty massive cave. It would be cool to torch up, the rest of the dark space in here, but yeah, I built, obviously I built this whole canal thing. So another idea is that the miners just take a boat across and kind of land here. So yeah, that's pretty much Lamplight for you. Pretty much a tour of the village. Hey, and where I'm building the metro to. And Lamplight doesn't have a plaza, and I haven't really thought to put a plaza in for that town. This actually took a really long time for me to dig out, because you got to look below the water. How many blocks high that is? Took me quite a while. And then this is where another kind of coastal town will be. This will be more built up because it's more of a straight shot into the city. So this is going to be Emberton. And basically all I've built in Emberton is this lovely train station with the kind of the flags of the county. The banner. Yeah, from parts of this train station I'm pretty happy with, and then there's other angles where I'm like, yeah, look, it just looks a little too boxy and like kind of boring. But yeah, this train station I'd say is pretty much done. And I'm kind of wondering if I need to, I think I'll replicate kind of this style for all the other train stations, at least the big ones. And the banner, so this kind of represents the flag of Haystack County. And then the Belvidere flag is just the purple and white. So you can see this building over here. This is kind of another entrance to a mine with easy access to the ocean. And it's got a rail system that is, I believe it's it's unfinished as well, but, well, actually it's not. I think it might be finished. We'll see. But yeah, the idea, do a bunch of mining. You can either offload it in here. This room definitely isn't finished. Offload it in here. Or you can just put it directly on the boat. And yeah, so this is all connected. That road, that tunnel goes back to Lamplight, to like the mine entrance over there. And then this just is a natural, like pretty expansive cave network. It has a lot of different offshoots, branches, and then it kind of opens up into giant caverns as well. And this is just like a way to, another way if you just want to walk out. I think I do have a lot of stuff in here. Oh yeah. I think I'll take a little bit of this. These resources. Oh, I actually needed birch. Oops. Yes, I need birch more than anything else at the moment. And I used to have iron in here. I guess I don't anymore. Okay, I need to remember that what I have down here. I can at least take more granite for my future plazas. Slime. Yikes. Okay, yeah, this is also a slime spawn. At least get a few levels doing this. They're really after me. Yikes. I don't even know, can the small ones still attack you? Maybe not if you have armor on. I don't even need slime. I will take the levels though. It's actually a pretty decent amount of level, or like level up. Put my cart back down. Not trying to spend all day here. Definitely want to keep these valuable sticks. Yeah, so there's different levels. I guess if I want deep slate, it'll stop and then keep going on down. Have a nice stop here. And I think it's, I don't know why I have it go down a little bit more. So yeah, massive cave. I really like I think I've explored most of it. I've been going down in that cave for a while, for a long time. Kind of since I discovered this region. I might have looked it up on Chunk Base just to see kind of what the terrain and everything was like. And I found that Lamplight area first, and then I branched out down here. It's just something I built recently, like a little monument that I've got a music note. So, let's see, we'll play the song here. It's kind of cool. It's kind of vibey. You can just pause, take a pause, look out onto the ocean, and reflect. I think in the future I'm gonna build up like this mountainside will be favelas. Will be a favela. Pretty cool song. And I definitely want to improve this. Like, it's pretty basic stuff. Pretty basic stuff. But we'll get better. Did I lose anything valuable? Yeah, that's just nice. Alrighty then. Check. Riveting content. I think I have quite a few resources in this area I could take back to my stockpile. At least in the mine I do. What should I do? Keep working on the metro? I'm gonna have to get more ice. And my pickaxe is in pretty good shape right now. Yeah, definitely need to improve that. Oh, I wonder if I can see the plaza that I just built. I'm really into plazas right now, as obviously, if you've been following along. Can you see the plaza? What was that? Ah, the plaza's not super visible. You have to go in a little ways to get to really see it in all its glory. But this is the idea I was talking about. Roll up, get off your boat, go to the plaza, hang out. Okay, so I'm not in need of granite. I'm kind of thinking I build another plaza. Plaza. Yeah, I might build another plaza. I know I said I was working on the metro. And I might do a little bit of that, but let's see. Maybe I'll go get my boat. I can just make a boat. Do that. Boat. Got our boat. We got the metro. Ominous sound. Okay. Slow me down a little. Okay, so yeah. This is the newest part of the metro. This way. I'm wondering. I think I'm gonna offload some stuff. The stockpile. This will be like pretty big intersection. It's got a good place to spit you out right here. Yeah, I think I'll offload these materials. Chat, what do you think I should do? Work on the plaza or work on the metro? I need to change the setting to where you can chat right away. Because right now I have it set to where you have to follow me for 10 minutes. Because when I first started streaming, I got a lot of bots. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna make it harder for these bots to spam the chat. So I'm gonna change that setting pretty soon. I was gonna do it, but I forgot. Okay, sorry about this repetitiveness. I missed some stone. Yeah, I just I feel like since I called this stream that well, I'm not obliged. to stick to one thing. I really don't want to go get more packed ice though. Just not feeling that. Let's see. Maybe we'll look at the. Let's see if I get inspired just to if there's another good spot for a plaza. At least you got to kind of see the metro a little bit. Okay. Oh, you know what I need to do is update this map so it will reflect this. Yeah. Let's see. Let's see if there's another good spot for a plaza. Got one. Gonna have one here. One here. I'm thinking one here. Yeah, it's plazas, green spaces. Those are the kinds of things you have to, or that I am planning out before I really start filling in with all the buildings. And in a previous stream, I said that I started building this in 2023, but this, I think that's actually wrong. Or at least like the buildings part of it. This was the first building right here, and I think that could have been in 2023, but I think it was 2024 is when I really started on the buildings. So I think we'll just say established in 2024. Because I was looking at screenshots and it has the, whenever you take a screenshot in Minecraft, it'll have the date on there. And I hadn't done too much to, build Lamplight in 2023. So it's hard to remember all the years or all the exact dates, obviously. And in previous worlds that I played on, I would make a little placard established this date. But I forgot to do that for this one. Alright, now our map is filled in. Most of these trees are done, yeah. Now we have one remaining tree. And whenever they're short, whenever they look like this, I think I'm gonna dig that out and replant it. These two are pretty, let's just say not ideal. I will say it does rain a lot in this biome. And it could be, I think it might be the settings that I have it on. Whatever the default settings are. Moving right along. It would be cool to make a Central Park area too. I was kind of early on, I was I'm just gonna have high density in this area and then leave a lot of forested areas close by. But now I'm kind of leaning more towards sprawl and just build everything up. But have it more spread out, but have more forested areas. And then another idea was wherever the train stops are, to have that built up high density. Okay, I'm not gonna lose my horse again, am I? Just gonna keep a close eye on our little friend here. Alright, so we got the plazas going now. Where else should we put a plaza? What are you doing, horse? This is going to be all built up, this area. I mean, obviously all of it is, but, well. You know what, the train station might need a plaza too, come to think of it. You can never have too many plazas, let me say. Let me let y'all know in on a little secret about Minecraft cities. Yeah, I'm thinking one right here. And then like the stables need a plaza, right? Okay, there's no single area that's really speaking to me right now. And there goes my horse. Hmm. Yeah, I mean, this is the train station. So I was gonna put like I was gonna put skyscrapers all through here. But there does kind of need to be like at least a small plaza around the metro. I mean, the train station, the transit center, which I'm thinking about renaming to Central Station instead of Transit Center. I think there needs to be a plaza right here. So that could be one. But as far as maybe we need one that's like overlooking the highway. Like you get off the highway and then there's a plaza. Yeah. Yeah, like one right there. I need like an obvious choice. Where was all that granite? And I do have a YouTube video queued up, so I think maybe we'll start on that YouTube video here. Bear with me. All right, we'll queue up this video.
Welcome to Guyana.
I'm sure you guys know about Yes Theory. They're a pretty popular channel on YouTube.
Are some of the strangest in the Americas. And we'll be aiming to go deep into these countries, meeting the locals, seeing what we can find and understanding why this place is so strange and unusual. It is impossible to
This
deny
area,
that
it seems small, but it's really like
mysteries of South America
pretty
hiding
decent, especially if I want to build like
Which languages do you speak? Dutch.
high density, because this is an island.
Join us over the next 5 days.
It's built
as we
super
road
high
trip across these
density.
nations and hopefully capture a very unique part of the world.
I mean, it makes
in a way that
sense.
has
It's
never
like
been done
you
before.
get out
Let's go.
of the transit center. It makes sense for there to be like some of the tallest buildings in this area.
We are walking on the streets of Guyana.
It would make
We
sense
landed
for a
at 3 in the
plaza to be
morning, so
right
we're
there
staying at the
too.
airport hotel, which is right here. There was no shuttle to pick us up, so we're walking.
Like a diagonal plaza.
I'll pick you guys up. We tried calling and no one answered.
If you're wondering how we're staying connected on our phones while jumping between all these
That
countries,
kinda makes a lot
that's
of
thanks to our
sense,
sponsor,
actually.
Aerolo, who actually brought us to South America for this trip. But more on that later.
Yeah.
Welcome to a set of countries most people
Yeah,
don't
let's
know
do that.
exist.
Let's kind of work
Our
on
goal
this
trip
area.
is to make our way from the capital of our first country, Guyana, all the way across to its neighboring country.
Where's that stone? I could use that stone.
The problem is they don't
Gotta
seem
put
to
up a
be the
barrier.
safest places.
We're just here to explore, you know? We just didn't know if it's like, if we could just walk from here and find all the cool places. Not really.
Be too bland.
Is it like sketchy or is it just like sketchy?
At some point along the way, we're going to surprise a stranger with a once-in-a-lifetime experience in their own home country. But first, we needed a taxi to join us for the day, because we were told by several people that just walking out of the hotel with all our camera gear would put a pretty big target on our backs.
Our lovely waitress here at the hotel introduced us to her friend who is a taxi driver, I guess. How you doing, sir?
Okay.
What's your name?
Lloyd.
Lloyd. Nice to meet you. I'm Thomas.
Super excited to explore your beautiful country here. I'm a little bit nervous as well, you know, because I've read about this, you know, a bit
Yes,
dangerous,
I
and
know.
your friend Jess warned us as well that, you know, maybe
Always
hide
be on your alert. Always be on your alert.
Because people seem very friendly, but
This
there
is
is a risk
Guyana
that someone on
in
a
South
motorcycle
America.
or
Always a
something.
risk. No matter where you go, there's always a risk.
Really, no matter where you go.
I would say that is a place I do not know much
Try
about.
to snatch your phone and jewelry or something.
Okay.
But I did hear one time that the geography in those like Suriname.
So what was it about
and
these
Guyana.
neighboring countries that made them the strangest
Yeah.
in South America? Well,
That,
a few things.
their
First was the fact that
geography
even
by
though
the
they sit on
coast
the northern edge of
is
the continent,
like pretty
Guyana
hard,
and
pretty
Suriname
rough.
looked toward the Atlantic,
So you can't really
cut
settle
off from
easily
much of South America
there.
by vast stretches of dense rainforest. As a result, their culture, history, and identity often feel more Caribbean than traditionally South American. We started this adventure by driving along the coastline, ready to learn more about what made Guyana so unique.
Well, welcome to
Obviously, I
Guyana.
need a stone
This is
cutter.
the only English-speaking country in South America. It is also the least visited country in South America. It's like hard to understand what this place is. People are a mix of Indian and African and Caribbean and native to this land. It's one of the more surprising, I think, mixes of people that
See,
came as a result of
I might want to do a
colonialism.
different
And this
color
red-
for
Do you see that?
the base
Try
of
to
this
capture it.
plaza
I've been practicing
instead of
so far.
stone.
Knife on the beach here.
Nice. That's good. That's a good sign.
It's just like I really dislike the version of myself when I'm afraid, you know, but that's reality.
So far, not looking super promising. This place feels very forgotten. It's hard to say really what's going on in this city.
I forget when I
9 out of 10
talk
people live
during the
on
YouTube
this
videos
very
that it's
thin
like
stretch of
echoey.
coastline. When you look at the map, it's There's city, and then as soon as you scroll down a little bit, it's just straight up dense jungle. So it's gonna be a very interesting trip to figure out what these countries are and who are the people who live here.
Georgetown itself is a sturdy, clean British city where natives of India, England, Africa, and the Aborigines of South America congregate and trade on its many streets and marketplaces.
The story of Guyana and Suriname's cultural identities begins in the complicated colonial history of South America. From the late
Look at that
1400s
stonecutter
onward,
go.
European powers gradually took control of much of the continent. And over centuries of shifting colonial rule, the Dutch established settlements in the territories that would later become Guyana and Suriname. It wasn't until 1814 that the British formally acquired the colonies that became modern-day Guyana, while Suriname remained under Dutch control. This would lead to the two
Suriname.
countries branching off culturally, developing similar but separate identities.
It's always tough when you're in a completely new place and you don't really know which direction to go, and locals are telling you to be careful. There's some locals hanging out over here. Good, thank you.
Just kind of feel it out.
Yeah. Are you from Guyana?
Yes, but where are you guys from?
Sweden.
Oh, Sweden. Very nice.
What is Guyana for you? Like, what does it hold?
Yeah, paradise.
Paradise. If you would say, like, in a short sentence or in one word or what's so, like, who are the Guyana people for you, would you say?
So we were discovered by Christopher Columbus. You guys know that, right? So the indigenous people are the ones who are, you know, the people of the land. Our foreparents came from India, and the Africans, their foreparents came from Africa. And then you have the Europeans, the British, the French, and the Dutch. And so Guyana is like a little melting pot also of different, you know, cultures. Be safe and immerse yourself. All right, have fun.
We're going to keep driving with our lovely new friend Lloyd and see what we can find. The thing is, they are
Am I just walking by the
forecasting Guyana to be one of
stonecutters?
the fastest growing economies in the world because of the recent oil discoveries that they've made off the coast.
Interesting.
So it's possible that this country was going to change radically in the coming decade. And we're here right before it happens. So maybe 10 years from now, 20 years from now, this country will be much more known in the world. What's up, man? How you doing?
Yeah,
Good.
I used to work on the iron rig,
Okay.
the drill ship.
Wow. Is it a big boom now with oil? You know?
It's booming.
It's booming.
Yeah,
So a lot of money being
a
made
lot
from
of money, man. Yeah.
You feeling hopeful about the future of Guyana?
Yeah, have a bright future, man.
Yeah.
Just need the people just to come together, and, you know,
Yeah.
because we separated, you know, it can be chaos. We come together, it can be more unity and more work. And it's good to see you guys on here, man.
Yeah.
And I got a lot of loving people, man. You know?
Thanks for the good vibes. Appreciate it.
You feel me? What you taking?
Just for fun, meeting people.
Taking for about?
Yeah.
Oh, this is a friend.
Yeah, exactly. A friend Lloyd.
You coming up?
Okay, that's a little weird.
Not everybody you meet, right?
Yeah.
It's friendly.
Yeah.
They might seem friendly,
Yeah.
but they got your attentions up.
Yeah.
All right?
As we were beginning to interact with more locals, we kept having conflicting encounters. We'd have a really wholesome conversation with one person, followed by a concerning one that reminded us to remain cautious. However, on our way to see Lloyd's local market, we stumbled into another place we maybe should have avoided.
How are you today?
Good to meet you. Oh, wow. This is a whole...
Ah, this is good.
Yeah. Say hi to the guys.
Nice to meet you, brother. Stefan.
Me from Guyana, me from Guyana. What?
Ah, nice, boys, nice.
You gotta take pictures with all of me.
Yeah. We can...
There's an explosion in my brain to meet people that are ethnically from India but speak with a Caribbean accent.
Yeah.
It's like so cool. Do you like Guyana? Do you like living here? It's a free country.
But fairly quickly, it got a little rough.
We got a lot of cameras, man. Is on video right now? Not yet.
Yeah, I can. You wanna?
So we are staying. Hotel?
Yeah, hotel.
I don't want it. Yeah, this might be just a green space.
Come here, baby. Come here.
Oh yeah, we should probably... We can probably move.
So we decided it was probably best to keep moving along.
Yeah, nice chat, boy. There's a lot of things happening in there. I think we might have to edit out a thing or two.
The very reason we are in South America right now is because Erlo invited us on a trip to Machu Picchu. And we are right now standing at the very top of it. I can't believe I even have service all the way up here. Airlo is the world's leading eSIM provider. And eSIM is the absolute easiest way to get data and connection whenever you travel. And it's been our biggest travel hack wherever we go. 20 million people are using Airlo around the world. And it gives you access to 200 different countries and regions. Spares you from the crazy data roaming fees that you inevitably get whenever you land. I've been screwed by that more than I can count. But now, instead of dealing with that, I just download the right eSIM before I even go. And then when I land, I activate it and I get data before the airplane has even reached the airport. I know many of you might not be traveling tomorrow, but we have a limited deal with Airlo right now. If you use the code YesTheory20 at checkout, you get 20% off your first eSIM. And a tip is to use that code right now and then wait to install
Alright, guys,
it once you reach your destination, maybe later in the summer. Okay, now let's get back to the
No, I
video
haven't
and
really
get
done
back to
much. I
exploring
guess
the
this was a
magnificent
tour
ruins
of Lamplight.
Machu Picchu.
Yeah, I've kind of been all over the place with this. Trying to figure out what I want to do, but I don't want to keep dragging this along for the YouTube video. So yeah, I haven't really found a good spot for another plaza. I think like up here would be cool though. Kind of have like a plaza overlooking the highway. Would be really neat. Kind of like a landing, a way to like easily get off the highway. I don't know, kind of, yeah, I think up there would be cool. Kind of like an overlook plaza. Like this part, or this kind of city proper, like the downtown and this island, which it is an island, needs to have more than one plaza. Yeah, like all of this I'm gonna build up with like skyscrapers. Yeah, it's a tough one. So I think that'll do it for this episode. Consider this a planning mission. Anyway, thanks for watching.